is the Monday Morning News on News Talk 820 WBAP.
All right, 7:18, back to the newsroom, and Amy Shodroff.
Well, they are calling it the blizzard of '09, folks in the Northeast. They're used to the snow, but in the nation's capital, of course, it's always a different story. They get 2 inches of the white stuff there, and the place literally shuts down. So can you imagine what happens when you get more than 2 feet of snow? Well, Jen Richer is a reporter at our sister station, WMAL, in Washington, D.C., and she joins us now live. Morning, Jen.
Hi, good morning.
You cold?
Well, I'm toasty warm now, but I was just listening to your weather report, and I have to say I'm incredibly jealous.
Oh, well, you can take a flight if you can even get out of Reagan National, right?
Well, actually, I am going to be flying out tonight, and I'm hoping that they can. They've reopened the airports. They've been closed all weekend, but the issue now is not de-icing the runways. It's getting our planes in so that they can make their connections. We've got 3 airports now and in the area, and you can only imagine the volume that they normally handle. Well, you close it for 2 weekends right before holiday travel, and it is a mess.
So what are the streets looking like? Because I know you guys don't really have snow plows, right?
Well, no, see, it's a surprise every year, you see. We get the 1 inch of snow and federal offices closed completely, so now we are looking at 22 inches of snow. They've cleared the streets, and from what I understand, we're working with 3 municipalities here, with 3 states rather, and all 3 different jurisdictions trying to clear the roads as best they can. Are saying here is we're a city with northern charm and southern efficiency. So you can only imagine what happens when we're dealing with 22 times what we're used to. Everything is closed today. Our universities are closed. Federal offices are closed. They're telling people to telecommute, but who's going to work on a play day like this?
Do they declare it like a citywide emergency?
Yeah, they have, and everything is closed. They're trying as best they can to get everything cleared out, but even clearing the streets, most of us do our street parking here, and so the cars are just buried under, inches of snow. People are trying to dig themselves out, de-ice everything, and we're just not used to it. We get the 1 or 2 inches, and that's about it. And I think they're calling this the worst accumulation in the shortest amount of time that we've seen here on record. The last blizzard that we had was in 2003, and that was over the course of 3 or 4 days. We got 22 to 25 inches in just 24 hours. And this is, like I said, one of the busiest weekends for us. Everyone's out shopping. Everyone's running around trying to make their travel dates, and they even closed a majority of the metro system here, our subway system. So people are scrambling.
You'd think they'd introduce a bill to make all this illegal.
No efficiency here when it comes to the weather. We're surprised.
How are the streets around the White House? Are they plowed?
I haven't made it down there. We're about 2 miles north of that here in the newsroom, and, getting into work this morning was a bit of a struggle. Obviously, we're new, so priority is to get to work. I can't even tell you how bad it is downtown. They're assuming that no one's going to make it into the offices, so I think the priority is more on the freeways, and I did take 395 and 495 our beltway here, and that seemed to be clear. The off-ramps are not as bad as they were yesterday, and just I can tell you from being on the roads, people seem to be staying in their home, which was good advice given to us on Friday.
You need to go out and make a snow angel.
They did have, leave it to D.C. to organize a citywide snowball fight that happened yesterday on 14th Street. There's a little scuffle about that. I guess an undercover police officer showed his gun to calm some of the masses. But, it's just good old jolly fun, everyone making snowman, throwing snowballs. But here we don't really know what we're doing when it comes to making an efficient snowman. I can tell you I took a couple of hours yesterday trying to put one together, and it just crumbled. So.
Oh, wow. We need to give you a lesson in
right?
snowman making.
Snowman for dummies. That should be part of the intro course when you move here.
Well, thank you very much. Warm up. Like today, Jen, we're going to be 66 and 70 tomorrow.
I'm jealous.
We'll feel your pain for you.
I'm sure you will as you go out in your beautiful sunshine.
There you go. Thanks a lot.
So, of course. Have a good one.
You too. How about that? So there.